Now let's ignore now. So what it's showing now, if you want to run some transactions, some smart contracts or anything to make it successful, we need persons, we need computers, right? If you want to run something, we need computers, we need internet network. So those are called, I mean, nodes. It can be computers too, it can be human beings too. Okay. Now this is like everyone. Now see, we have some called like a 1 2 3 4 5 6. Apart from 10 place, we do have number of nodes. Everyone, I mean, the persons also nodes, everyone, the whoever they are participating in the network, every guy, every node will be having the similar data. Okay, they are not having different types of data. Okay. Now I'll show like how it is similar, how the persons are, who are the persons. I'll show with everything, and I need some people who will be doing with me right now. After this session, I'll take a call. Now, okay, fine, we got the definition, but why to use it? Okay, we have other tools, right? Even we have Oracle and everything. We have other authorities more which offers low anything, but why we are using this blockchain moreover? Okay, let's compare it, centralized versus P2P. Centralized. See, the term is centralized means it is controlled by central authority, or it's just central network or any kind of thing. See, let's see the differences first of all. Then we will going to be in a practical way. Now, central authority, it's showing something called one central point, that is server. Okay, perfect. Now, as a, I mean, take a case, there is an Amazon website, sorry, the Amazon company. Now they have a lots of data in there, like users data, orders data, and everything. Now what happened is the people, I mean the users data, whatever it Amazon have, they're stored in the database. I mean they stored in the database, they stored in the computers. Okay. Now there is some hacker like me, he entered into the Amazon's website or do any malware attacks or just crashed it. Now whatever the information does Amazon have of users, they lost it. And if it is server, I mean the servers are lost, then also means everything is lost, like users data, they will be facing a lots of I mean losses. Now the second point, that is the thing, if the server fails, system fails, that's it, simple. If the central authority is failing, then automatically the subsystem, whatever they are depending on it, it will also get failed. Now controlled by one entity. I'll take a good example, let's wait. But coming to the P2P network, see here, one central point is server, but here we don't have any central points. Every node, the people, you and me and everything who are participating in the networks, all are equal. We don't have any partiality here. Now, see, no single point of failure. Here we saw something like, agar if one server is failed, of course other servers also gets failed. But in this P2P network, even if one node is failed or hacked or compromised anything, the other nodes will not take care about anything. Okay, it's got hacked, but we don't support it, kind of thing. Now fully decentralized and trustless. Fully decentralized, no government or else no authority, no person could control any type of transaction. You are the user, you are the owner, you are having the access, that's it. Now see, blockchain, it's decentralization, of course, no central authority controls it. Transparency, every person, every node, every computer can able to see the transactions in entire world. If you are in China, you can view it. If you are in India, you can view it. If you are in America, you can view it. From anywhere in the world, you can access the blockchain. Okay, security. We know, we yesterday in previous class we learned something called hash value. If you are changing the previous hash value, it won't be supported in the next block. That's the thing here. Okay. Now, okay, let's see how does it work now. Okay. First step, see, these are the nodes. The right side, the green boards, these are the nodes actually. Person 1, person 2, person 3, person 4, or else computer 1, 2, 3, 4, node 1, 2, 3, 4. You can consider anything of. Okay. But what's the process? How does it work? How does a miner or else a person, a computer makes the transaction successful? In a steps, let's see. First step is a user creates a transaction. Okay, now I'm thinking like I want to give some money, $10 to the Usha now. Okay, I'm creating a transaction now. So what happened is the people who participated in this event, I mean in this network, it will be broadcasted to everyone. Like Vamshi is doing, wants to do some transaction. Is anyone interested in it? Like it don't ask, but it gives a signals like this person is doing transaction. come and pick the transaction. If you're doing the, if you're doing the transaction successful, you get rewards. That is called mining. But we'll learn later that the third point is each node verifies the transaction using consensus rules. Okay, what is this now? Now, broadcast has been successful. I made the transaction. It went to the signals to the all the participants. Perfect. But what are the rules now? Simple. Like for example, I'm considering a UPI app that is PhonePe. If I enter, others, how do I mention that? Okay. Instead of mobile, if I open the PhonePe, I need to enter the mobile number now to pay some money for random person. Instead of using mobile number, I'm just using any other account number. That is like a bank account number I'm using instead of mobile number. Will it work? Not right. Exactly. So that's the reason we also have some, rules and regulations to follow. That is consensus rules. It must follow any one of the rule to make the transaction successful. We have number of rules like proof of work, proof of stake, proof of history, and proof of, like, yeah, 4 to 5 names. It comes under the mining. Okay. Now, okay, for now, let's take any one of the rule. I'm going with the proof of work for now. Through consensus, example proof of work, the new block is added in the blockchain. Okay, what happened now? Like for the first step, I created the chain. I want to do transaction. Now it went to the signals to the entire network. Done. Now as I should follow is any one of the rule. I am following the proof of work. When I followed any rule, okay, now the block has been created. When I created the transaction, one person took this transaction and he using the proof of work. Okay, using the proof of work. Now he created a new block. He helped us to create, make the transaction successful. After the transaction of successful, block is added into the blockchain. Okay, simple terms you can consider of when the transaction is successful, then only blocks get created in the blockchain. There is no before, there is no after. Just if the transaction is successful, then only block is created. Now see, every node updates its local copy of the blockchain. What does it mean? See, this particular boy, the node, did transaction to me. Just take a case. Okay. Now we have number of other persons. This node, we have number of other nodes too. Even they can have a look. The transaction which is happened between me and this person. Even the persons of others also can take a look. That's the speciality of blockchain. Okay. If the person, like, I'm transferring some funds to the Piyusha between, in a centralized way, that is phone pay. Okay, I'm transferring some funds to her. Only the transaction is between me and the Usha. But in terms of blockchain, if I'm transferring some USD to her, even I can take a look, and other persons also take a look. That's the thing. Okay. Now we need to prove, like, I told, like, where is this? Okay, guys. Advantages of using the distributed P2P networks. But at the same time, consensus, trust-based, and transparency. We think decentralization power is shared. Okay. Now see. Okay. Now see, there is an website. Sorry, not this. Okay. This is a Ethereum blockchain. For now, consider this is a blockchain. Whatever the transactions which are occurring in a Ethereum will be shown here. Okay. Now, no Indian government, no Chinese government, no other, other countries government can able to control our movements. Like, see, if I'm opening this ether.scan.io, you can take a look. You can take a look this. If I'm opening this, even if you open, the same transactions will be available here. Okay. There is no other person who wants to control your data, or else there is no other person who can modify the data. Okay, for now that is. Now secondary, security, difficult to hackers to attack the entire network. This one I'll prove. Keep it aside. Fault tolerance, and this is also, like, I want to take a clear explanation with the diagram. consensus based trust, like I tell, right, like we have some rules, that is a proof of work, proof of stake, and proof of history, proof, that kind of number of consensus mechanisms. You must use any of one of them, and it will be create, I mean, the transaction will be successful, then it will be added into the blockchain. Now transparency. Why transparency, man? What happened now? Okay, see, I told, I'm opening this. I'll share this website links to you guys, so you can take a look also along with me. Okay, take a look. Okay, see, there is a thing, like I got some latest blocks and latest transactions here. Just I'm opening. See, this is a transaction which has been successful a 6 seconds ago. That's it. It's just normal 5 to 6 seconds. That's it. So I'm just clicking this transaction. Now we can see, previously we learned, right, what does blockchain contains of, that is the block transaction has the status, if it is success or not, kind of things. Okay, now I'm copying this transaction hash. So as a person, as your node, as a participant, even you will get same, like see, the block number, block thing, and the value is kind of $137. Even if you copy this transaction hash value, I'm sharing you, search in the ether.scan website, and this in this website, even you get the same values. Why? Because the transaction is public for everyone. Okay, that's the transparency, but it's not something like phone pay. Try to take a look in this website, go to the search bar, and try to put this value, you will get the same transaction which I got here. Okay, you will be getting entire the same because it is public transparent. Okay, what are other points, like we prove this, we prove this, we need to prove these three now. Okay, now I'll show one example. This is very bad. Okay, so I'm taking some notes. Okay, those are notes called like node 1, or node 2. This is a node 2 and node 3. Just I'm taking only 2 to 3. Just we have number of nodes 2 to 4, like just okay, we have 4 nodes now. Okay, the you can consider nodes, computers, persons, or anything, it's up to you. Now see, every node is connected to each other because it's sharing the public information, like everything is transparency. Yes, it's true, everyone is connected now. See, this person is connected to this person. Okay, now this person is also connected to this person. This node is connected to this connected to this, and these persons are connected to directly with each other. Okay, now even these are connected, everyone. Now just I'm taking as this, I mean this network as Artha network. Okay, Arthachain's network. Okay, just Arthachain. I'm just having very bad writing, just ignore me. Okay, so I'm giving some names. Okay, that is for this node I'm keeping 1, for this node I'm keeping 2, for this node I'm keeping 3, for this node this is 4. Fine. Now see, the person, I'm the that person, like I want to give some money to my interns now, everyone. I'm giving everyone $10 each for attending the quiz sessions or else internship or anything as goodies. Okay, so what happened is, I made a signal. That is the first point, right? Now, even see the transaction who picked, I mean, it is broadcasted in entire this 1 2 3 4 network. The transaction is broadcasted. Now it based on luck, it based on proof of history, it based on proof of work, or kind of anything. Now I got something like this particular fourth person took the transactions. Okay, this fourth person took the transaction. Now only this person do transaction, right? But what about this, they don't, but even though they didn't do the transaction, they can able to see the transactions whatever happened between me and four. Now see, the transaction is of $10. Okay, the transaction is of $10. Fine. See, now there is other person, like random party, is a hacker. Is a hacker now. What happened is, Oh, it's getting like this. Cool. Okay. Now this is a hacker. He wants to change the value of this. Okay. Like he wants to change the value 10 to, he wants to change 10 to 20. But see, I said something like everyone is public, like everyone, I mean, the data, whatever we do have, everyone do have now. Like whatever the transaction happened between me and the four, even the person here also they are showing like it. What's the color? Okay, so the transaction is being stored in to between them also. So even this person can able to see the transaction that is 10. Now this person is able to see the transaction that is 10, and the three also can able to see the transaction that is $10, which is happened between me and the fourth node. Okay, now see this particular hacker, he wants to change our data now. What happened is, see, okay, assume he changed it. Okay, he changed it. However, he did something. Hacker is a professional hacker or kind of anything. However, he changed. Now, for a guess, now it will check with others. Now, that is, oh, this is asking something like fourth person is asking, hey, bro, 1, 2, 3. Something changes has been happened between my network. That is, it means it's changed between the 10 to 20. How about yours? Is it same for you? Now the fourth person asked to the 1, 2, 3. They say something like, we don't have anything, bro, it was just 10, 10, 10. I think your node might be compromised. Try to check it now. Now what happened is only 4th person having 20. What about others? The 1, 2, 3, they having not, they having just one, 10, 10, 10. Sorry, to someone speaking. Yeah, I'll take a thing. Okay, fine. If you want to ask questions, then I'll give a time. Okay. Okay, see, the fourth person compromised and he got the value of 20. But the other nodes who are with the friends, they are his friends and they are the participants of the same network. They have something like 10, 10, 10. Now, what happens? How does it take? Will it take 20? That is the compromised one, or is it 10? Let's see. The thing is, it follows the greater. That's it. Now, see, we have four networks and three of them having 10. Okay, three of having 10, but one person that is having only 20. Now who is greater? Of course the other three nodes. They clearly tell us, bro, whatever it was previously it was 10 for you also, but it was compromised. That's the reason. Try to, we don't allow this transaction. We'll take a majority. That is the 1, 2, 3, that is the same transactions, that is the $10. Now the transaction has been confirmed, that is only it has a transaction of $10. That's it. So assume now even hacker doing a number of steps to make a hack or anything, it's not usable. It's not usable. That's the thing. It follows like decentralization. No one can control will and security fault tolerance. Okay, understood. Difficult for hackers to attack entire network. Even one node is hacked, the other person can not able to. Okay, other person, it won't change data to the other person's. Fault tolerance. That is, if some nodes are fail, the network continues. Man, seriously, yes, true. It is something like, see, it got failed, it got compromised, but do others get same? Not right. Like the transaction, sorry, node 1, node 2, node 3, they still have the same data, which is public ledger, that is the transaction of $10. So they don't accept. That's the main thing, which is which ensures higher security in the blockchain. Cool. Now there is a great example. You can take a look like key distributions, like just a diagram thing. Transparency, decentralization, security, fault tolerance, trust, blah blah blah. Now this is the main thing. Okay, visual comparison between decentralized and the P2P. See, I told right, in a centralized network we do have something called a central authority. Using that central authority, everyone will be depending on that kind of Amazon example. Now let's take another example now. Okay, the main thing, like every time we discuss, that is the bank. Now that is RBI, the main person or main thing which controls all the banks in India. Now we have number of banks, that is scheduled, non-scheduled, commercial, cooperative banks. In coming to the commercial banks, we do have SBI, associate banks, national banks, other public. While coming to the corporate, what is this? Cooperative banks, state cooperative, district cooperative, other everything. I mean, number of banks. Okay, now take a guess something like, now let's come from, I mean, from come from the below, from this, I mean, this point, like from bank wise. Okay, now see this SBI. Now what happened is, there is another Vijay Maliano. He took some kind of 10 crores, I mean 10,000 crores. He went off to the other countries. Now what happened? The reputation will be gone. So it kind of like, if the banks doesn't have any money, and if does, I mean, it fail call, like SBI Bank is failing some servers. Of course, in the phone pay, we see something like your banking, I mean, transaction couldn't be successful. We have some technical issue. Do after some later. But we can't stay, right? Because if the bank is not supporting for just 10 minutes, the people suffers, right? Now this is the thing. Now the central authority, who is that central authority of the SBI bank? Of course the RBI. Now RBI wants to do some, RBI wants to do some limitations, like some rules and regulation they wants to keep on us, simply because we have very recently news that is, only we can do 5 transactions using a ATM card in similar bank. If not in other bank, it is only accepting only 3 bank, I mean 3 times per day. Okay, now see, the person is controlling, man, this is our money. Okay, our SBI bank, our, I created my bank, I used my PAN card, I used my other card, everything is mine, even it's my money, my hard earned money. But still RBI is controlling, even the SBI bank is controlling. If the number of people are controlling it, if I want to spend some money, we have some many rules, like even the phone pay accepts only 1 lakh per day UPay transaction, but I need to do some kind of 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, but it's not supporting. Why? The central authority, it's the thing waste of all. That's the reason we came into the decentralization, to make life easier, anonymous and everything. Okay, now see, I said like SBI is controlling everything, we don't want to do that. That's the reason we are putting into the decentralization. Now let's see the P2P node interaction. We learned. Now see, one, if one thing got failed, everything is got failed. And also the definition, like RBI is coming to the centralization, RBI is controlling everything. And also if SBI fails, that this is the SBI. Okay, now these nodes are the persons like us. If SBI servers got failed, everything got failed. No use of now. Now people get suffer, bro, నాకు మనీ వస్తలేదు, నాకు నెట్వర్క్ వస్తలేదు, నేను తర్వాత చేస్తా, అంతే కామన్. But here, there is no chance at all. There is no chance that central authority will control it. There is no chance like technical issue, net issue, nothing. అసలు ఏం లేదు, కుछ भी नहीं. Okay, now everyone is can participate at any network, at any place. No central authority. Let's see. See, these are number of nodes. Each and everything is connected to each other, right? This person doing transaction to him, all can look. This person doing the transaction, all can look. That's it. Now I told, right, like what we saw something like where these transactions are occurring now. The blockchain, of course, the blockchain, but which network? Which network? Okay. Now we do have number of networks. Then what one is Ethereum. Okay. The another one is Tron. Sorry. Tron View Explorer. If you click this to get, we have number of networks. Okay. And also like see, this is the BNB network. And this is the Ethereum network. This is the Tron network. We have number of networks. Now, like what network people choose, like for example, I'm using like there is a gas fees. Like take this example. This is a Ethereum network. Okay, the people who are using only Ethereum or kind of Ethereum transfers, they can use this transaction, and every transactions are visible here only in terms of Ethereum. Okay, perfect, cool. Now we saw something like the transaction fee here. The transaction fee is kind of $2, approximately $2. Okay, fine, it's affordable. Something like if you convert into Indian dollars, it's kind of 140 to 150 rupees. Fine, but this particular person, that is the BNB scan, he offers only in just $0.5. That is just 40 rupees. Where is 150? Where is 40 now? Of course, the people will be choosing the better thing, right? Okay, let's see the transactions also. See, this is a transaction. I'm clicking. Okay. See the of course. See, I told you right. Even I told something like 40 rupees, but it charges zero. Which would be you? I mean, you are preferring now. Of course, the BNB chain, right? Even I'm doing the transfer from the Ethereum, it charges me $2, but here it just charging me $0. Of course, I will be choosing the BNB network now, because it's charging zero. So the people now, as a person, like I want to do transaction, I choose this particular BNB scam which offers me $0. Now the people, the nodes, the networks who are in this network, that is the BSC scan, they will be taking the transaction and making it successful. If I am doing in a Ethereum network, the people who are in this network, they will be doing, I mean, they will be participating in taking the transaction and make it successful. But even if there is another website, this is Tron, Tron, okay, TRX. Now, if I want to do transaction in these terms in a Tron network, the people who are in the Tron network, they will be participating, they will be making the transaction successful. That's it. Okay. And the final summary. Now, I would like to tell everyone, like, go to the number of network, different. I told you, right? Like I told, only we have number of others too. Solana network, Aptos, and other things. I will share every list, but you know, you need to try to explore everything. Okay. I'll give the task at the end of meet. I told BSC scan, Ether scan, and Tron scan. We have number of, I mean, I told only three. So, like, you need to search different number of networks which are helping the blockchain. Okay. Now, let's see the final thing. I think every statement is proved here. Central author, this is the SBI example. Decentralization, yes, we saw it. Security, fault tolerance, consensus-based trust. Now, see, don't get confused, like proof of what is proof of work, what is consensus-based. It is the next topic. Okay, we'll be learning one by one. The consensus mechanism will take 1 to 2 sessions, because it's very, very mandatory when you're building the entire blockchain, or else when you're transferring some funds or anything. Consensus mechanism is very, very, very mandatory. Now, let's go to the summary. A P2P network removes central control. Yes, we saw that there is no central authority. I'm not controlling, or else you are not controlling. Fine, cool. It's the backbone of the blockchain, enabling central operation. Yes, man, seriously, because the transaction is done by everyone. It is stored to the everyone. Now, who can control it? Because it's the hero. No, no one can is controlling. So that's the main reason. It is a backbone. Enables decentralization, transparency, and fault tolerance. Yes, we saw that. Transparency means like everyone can able to see. I shared you some transaction hash, right? So there it is something like, if even you click the transaction as same, it will give the same details as I'm getting here. Each node stores, validates the blockchain independently. Okay, fine. That's the example of this one. Now, one more thing I want to tell. But how does like a transaction successful, right? I told something like, yeah, we did some. How does it work means, where is that points? First of all, I'm creating a transaction. It will be stored in a blockchain. Now it will send to the signals, the persons, or some, you can also count these persons as a validators, also mining. These are the mining people. So if they are doing some transaction, they get paid some money, rewards. So now it is broadcasted. These people are taking the chance, like I want to do, I want to do, I want to do. Now one person got this, this person got the transaction, he made it, he used some kind of things, but and also he made a successful transaction. The new block has been created. That's it. But there is a thing here. Why only this person got the transaction? Why not him? 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 Why not others? That's the question might be raising you. That will be based on consensus mechanism, proof of work, proof of history, proof of kind of actions, like number of rules we do have. Based on that, the transaction will be assigned to the any of them. Cool, fine. Now the task is for you guys today's. I'll be checking everyone, and also I would like to tell one more thing. I saw some LinkedIn post of yours, like everyone is copying the similar text of others. And also main thing, even the people are taking, I mean, those people are taking the copies of them, like they downloading the pics, whoever already